Everyone, how are we all? It's Hayley here at Raising Blooms. How has your week been? What are you up to in the garden? The weather here in Kent has completely changed. I have been saying in all my videos up to now how we haven't had any rain and it's so sunny and it's lovely. So April was definitely a very dry April, but now I think we're getting the April showers in May. It's really turned cold. We have had a cold snap this week and it's been, just a bit miserable really. Grey, rainy. So I obviously jinxed it, spoke too soon. Fellow gardeners and allotmenteers, I know you'd agree with me that everyone's saying the same thing, that it's just not been a very good start to the vegetable garden growing season. So a lot of people have made the mistake of putting out their tomatoes when we had obviously the really beautiful weather, so people were excited and perhaps maybe taking a bit of a risk and putting out their tomatoes and dahlias and other delicate plants, and then unfortunately during the cold snap they lost them all. So I know that's definitely been going on. Let me know if that's happened to you. Luckily for me, my tomatoes are still tucked up safely on my windowsill here and they are looking okay. They need a drink. They're looking a bit thirsty. I'll give them a water. But we've had hailstones, thunder, storms, wind, rain. It's the 16th of May today. And yeah, it's a bit grey. I've been in the garden now. I've been in the garden all morning. It is saying that it will rain at some point today. It did say 2 o'clock. It's now 3 and we've had maybe just a little splattering. It hasn't been anything that's made me need to come in or anything like that, put down the tools. I've just done a lot of weeding today. I've been out there doing weeding. I've got so much bindweed that's all hidden and really, really hard to reach. It's kind of at the back of the borders, growing up the chicken wire fence that we've got there, and also growing up all of my shrubs and hedging and so forth. So yeah, I've been out there trying to get a bit of a handle on that. Bramble is another thing that I do have an issue with as well. But I mean, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I don't mind having wild corners in the garden. I really do enjoy, leaving bits for the wildlife. It's just bindweed. If I didn't have to fight bindweed, I'd probably just happily let anything that's at the back of the borders just thrive, and as long as it's minding its own business. But bindweed doesn't seem to do that, does it? Bindweed gets in on our business and wants to strangle all my plants. Sorry, I'm so distracted. I keep looking out the window because, of course, as you know, I've got the blue tits and their babies out there. And I know, I'm so happy. They definitely seem to be finding plenty of food for them. They're always coming in with juicy caterpillars in their beaks. Someone mentioned, one of you guys said to me that it's not just the mum and dad blue tit that feed the babies, that they also take on the help of other local little blue tits as well, and they all work as a bit of a team to help feed each other's growing brood. So that was fascinating. I didn't know about that, and actually it makes sense. I'm sure I've seen at one sort of time 3 adult blue tits kind of popping in and out of there. So yeah, that's very interesting. Didn't know that. But yes, do let me know how the weather's been for you. It's probably been much the same, I imagine. If you're in the UK, that is. Elsewhere in the world, let me know. People are saying they haven't remembered it being this chilly at the beginning of May for a long time, if at all. I don't know. I can't remember. I just know that May can be a little bit unpredictable. They say don't cast a clout till May is out, don't they? That's the saying. That was something my dad always used to say. So I just feel grateful that I haven't taken that risk and put my delicate plants out just yet. I put some straw flowers out today because I had a little test last week. I put some straw flowers out and some snapdragons and my cosmos, and they've all fared okay. So I put the rest of my straw flowers out today. I've still got some snapdragons to do, and of course all the dahlias. So I'm not going to risk that just yet though. We've still got a bit more rain to come, I think, next week, and then I think it's going to brighten up from about Thursday and hopefully start looking up a little bit and having some more sunshine. And I don't mind the rain. Well, we need rain, don't we? I don't mind the rain. It's just it being a bit chilly. I don't really like the cold. So yes, today's vlog, I think I'm going to head down to ASDA right now and go and see what their garden section looks like, what they've got on offer. I'll pop down there today and do that, so that will come up in today's vlog. And also I thought I would do a little sew along, a little May, what are we sowing in May kind of video, and I'll show you the seeds that I've got that I'm planning on sowing today. Sugar baby watermelon I'm gonna do. I need to do this now really, because it's kind of late, isn't it? So I don't know whether or not I'll actually get any watermelons, but I'm going to sow those. I'm going to give my sunflowers another go because I lost quite a few of my sunflowers. So what I've got here are Autumn Beauty and Sunflower Giant Single. Courgette, I only managed to actually germinate one courgette. I'm sure I sowed about 5, so I think I'll sow some more courgettes. I don't know whether the mouse, do mice eat those seeds as well? Because I know the mouse came in and got my corn, so whether or not he also munched away at my courgette seeds, I don't know. But yeah, I have one. I know that they can produce a lot, so I'm not too worried. I'm also going to sow some cucumber crystal apple, which are like cucamelons, small little round cucumbers. I'm going to do my pumpkins. I've got Eucalyptus. Yeah, I'm going to do those. And I'm also going to do my jack-o'-lanterns. I imagine I'm probably a little bit behind doing pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns here. I'm going to do some runner beans. Sorry, my seeds packets are in a terrible state. Runner beans, these ones are Armstrong. And I'm going to also do some more cucamelons because, if you remember, I accidentally brought in a little slug, and the slug munched all of my cucamelon seedlings that were safely on my windowsill, and then they were gone. So they were safely there until they weren't. So that's my little seed sowing session today. If I add any more, I'll let you know anyway. We'll do it together in the video. I'm just trying to think what else I could possibly sow. Runner beans I definitely want. I mean, I probably could do some spring onions or something. I'll see what I've got as well, and I'll see what ASDA has in stock. So come along with me and find out what's in store today. So as we pull up to the car park, we're met with all of the composts. I do need some, so I do pick up a bag. There's a good variety, and I think the prices are very good. Do beware if you're going to go for the very cheap ASDA compost. I hear from Sean over on Petal and Trowel that it's not very good quality at all, really. It's actually quite naff. So yes, do be careful what one you buy. But this is the very, very cheap variety. It's £2.97. So just perhaps try a bag and then decide for yourself. We are over at the little racking area outside with some very sad looking plants. Little tomato pot there that looked alright though. More compost, 2 for £9. Topsoil. They do actually have quite a lot. You know, I thought that was a really good price. £2.97 for that. And they're all 3 for £12 as well, some of them. Cotswold stone, this looked good. I couldn't find a price, but it does look nice. And then as we walk in, we're here by all of the pots, and I thought £3.50. If it's for that big green one, that's brilliant value, but it might be for the black one. Don't know if it's very clear. And then here we are with some climbing plants. What have we got? Passion flower, clematis, lots of clematis. And then there's some summer bulbs down here as well. 2 for £4. These all by the flowers. These buckets, all these flowers are in the floristry buckets, and they're just there stacked up, and I wonder if they get rid of them, because I would have liked to have grabbed some really. And they actually do have quite a lot of nice furniture in stock. I think that's a great price. All of it is a really good price. I picked up this compost. As we come up, we see some more furniture. That's a lovely little lounge bistro set. And I just think the prices are great. $349 for that set. And these lounges, 2 lounges for £54. That's brilliant, isn't it? I like the colour of those ones. And these ones just $35. They come with a cushion. I think that's beautiful for £288. Yeah, it's just such good value for money. I don't know about the quality though. Let me know if you have any garden furniture from ASDA. Yeah, let me know how it's holding up for you, because they look great and the price is great. But what is the quality like? I don't know. £118 for that set, which just looks great. It's plastic, I believe. Some barbecues now. Well and truly starting the barbecue season now, aren't we? Once this rain shifts anyway, and these grey clouds, everyone will be barbecuing at the weekends. Lots of pretty little decorative pots and ornaments here. I love these little terracotta pots for 75p. I'm so tempted to stack a few up in my greenhouse. You can't beat a terracotta pot, can you? Yeah, I think the prices here are good for all these little trinkets. My son loves Highland cows. Even the bigger terracotta pots there for £5 are great. This set, I really liked it, £327. For what you get with that, I mean, the cushions look a bit thin, don't they, the bottom cushions. But lots of seating. And a nice glass table. Little paddling pool here. That would be actually great if you was to use that as a pond as well, possibly if you was going to dig that into the ground. 118 for that set. Lots of little gnomes. You'll see them all over, all over the shop. Some nice cushions here, outdoor cushions, £10 for 2. And here we are at all of the potions and solutions, garden sprays and feeds, all very reasonably priced. Yep. I'm pretty sure you can pop in here and get anything you need. Watering cans down there, spray bottles, and some garden tools and hose heads and bits there. I think the hoses were very reasonable actually. All of the tools. Again, I'm not experienced in using the tools from ASDA, so I don't really know how long they last. So the longevity of them I'm not sure of, but they do look good and the price is good. So plenty here if you needed to come in and top up your tool stash. Little seed mixes, herb garden and butterfly and bee. I didn't pick any of those up, but I wish I did now. I did come in looking for some seeds, what I could add to my sow along today, and I wasn't disappointed. There was a nice little variety actually. I'm just looking at the vegetable seeds now. Just over at the little flower seed section, Wasn't an awful lot left, but still a few bits. Some lobelia, foxgloves, poppies, some bits for kids to grow, sweet peas and sunflowers, and some tomatoes and runner beans. More poppies and some cornflowers there. I nearly picked up some poppies for my friend actually, she's wanting some. These look quite good, these lawn edging. And look, a little thermometer. Not bad, is it, for the price? This pack of bamboo canes here for £2. I think that's actually really good. I know they can be much more expensive elsewhere. They're quite a good size as well. And then I was just having a closer look at the hoses. And they do seem very reasonably priced. 30-metre garden hose there for 18. This one on a reel for 20. Yeah, not bad at all. We're coming over now to some multi-purpose lawn seed, £4.97, I think that's good. Some kneeling pads here. I quite like these little compostable pots for £1. I think they're good. A little set of those. They're great to sow some seeds in and then just whack them straight in the ground. Little set of pots 3 there for £3. I like all the colours. These little soft plant ties are really good if you've not used those before. I have got some in my gardening bag and they do work well. I nearly picked this up, a potting mat, because I was going to be doing some seed sowing when I got home. But I thought, no, Hayley, restrain yourself. You've got a mat you can use already. But all these gloves, the cheapest ones there were £1, which I think is great value. You can't beat that, can you? Some jute, garden jute here for £2. Here we are at all the gnomes. I did tell you there was a lot. And other garden ornaments and pots. I like those ones. The terracotta, they look like they're aged. And some garden lights. This is an unusual looking pot, isn't it? A bow. Very girly. Some nice little doggy ornaments there. And I really like the colour of this pot, but I couldn't find the price of that one. I thought that was really pretty. Some plant feed here from £3.97. Good little selection. And I thought this little gnome with the flat cap was so cute, and for only £3.92. I thought that was quite a good price, to be honest. They do love their garden gnomes, don't they, in ASDA? Always got a large selection. Quite a few garden lights as well. I thought they had a nice variety here, and the prices are all good, of course. I kind of scooted past the toy section, but they did have quite a lot of fun garden toys. I had my kids with me, so I wanted to kind of speed past this section, but I think I will go back and have a better browse. Here's a bee and butterfly mix for £3.97. And then here are lots of picnic and outdoor dining sets. All plastic, but look so pretty. And all reasonably priced as well. So if you want to go and have a little update on your picnic sets, ASDA's a good place to go and have a look. They had some really lovely little kiddie gardening bits here as well. If you've got some little fingers that you're trying to encourage to get green, then they've got quite a few little bits. I like this little bug catcher. You can paint it £6, and all these colourful little pots. And yes, more gnomes. When I got back from ASDA, I decided it's time to give my eucalyptus out the front of the house a trim, because it is looking rather bushy and it also is getting in the way of our doorbell camera, and it's making the battery run down much quicker than usual. So yes, it needs a haircut. I was surprised how much came off of it, but happy with the result. It's like a little lollipop now, much neater. So I thought I would switch out my tired looking stalks now in my vase for a pretty little eucalyptus arrangement. Why not, as I've got it there. I'm just giving them a snip and plonking them in a vase of water, to be honest. No real method involved. I know that you should really strip the bottom leaves off if you want them to last longer in the vase, but I'm not doing that. I'm being lazy and just popping them in. I have to say, it smells lovely. I do like the smell of eucalyptus. You'd probably pay a fair bit as well if you were going to buy all this from a florist. And voila, my little eucalyptus arrangement. Quite happy with that. So now we are on to my seed sowing session. I'm going to start off sowing my pumpkins. I've got 2 pots here with some multi-purpose compost in. I ended up sowing 6 of these. I done 3 in each pot. If you're unsure which way up to put these seeds into the compost, it's best to put them on their side, like I'm doing here. Yeah, that's just a general rule of thumb. At least you know then that you can't really go wrong. I use the same principle when I'm sowing beans as well. How many of you are sowing pumpkins this year? And how are they doing? I'm sure you're a lot further along than I am with your pumpkins, because I feel like I'm leaving it quite late this year. Who knows if I will actually harvest any pumpkins at the end. Must remember that all-important job of labelling, as I know, myself included, many of us leave this bit out and then are left scratching our heads when it comes to transplanting because we have no idea what we've sown. So here are the selection of seeds that I bought while I was in ASDA. I got some spring onions, some coriander, some kale and some little gem lettuce. I also sowed all of those. And here is my little collection of seeds that I have just sown. I take them down to the greenhouse in my sweet little basket and go and tuck them up safe. They've all had a water and hopefully they will all grow well. I thought I'd close off by showing you the footage of this beautiful deer that came by the playground that we were in just yesterday with the kids. It was just a magical little moment. How cute. An unexpected visitor. If you're still watching to the end, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful gardening week and I shall see you in the next one. Take care and bye for now.